It's Mary Ang live reading Econ Breakfast. Amazing Twitter page. Okay, so guys, so Maddie O'Connor is on one line, and then I've got Dan Kennedy on the other. They're my guy friends talking about metal, I believe. So if we go down here, they're going to analyze, this Econ Breakfast person, Nick Lee, is analyzing my tweets of the morning. So when I make a tweet, I fully expect it to be analyzed by Econ Breakfast, Nick Lee. Okay, so what does it say? Brain Garbage is the smartest person I know and definitely not boring, according to Brandon Michael Farley. Okay. Also, okay, wait, here we go. Also, it was a tactic known as out crazy, which is very helpful during a street type situation. And then I comment high five hashtag out crazy, because it's the first I've heard that particular term. So then this hashtag out crazy. So when you out crazy,
you're too old to use the word hashtag.
Dan Kennedy, you're 46. Come on, get on Twitter and help me out. I'm like alone here being cannibalized by a 21-year-old with a Twitter account who's like tried to essentially hack me. I'm gonna just call. Okay, so here's what Econ Breakfast says. Economy Breakfast at ECONBRKFST. Nick Lee. Okay. Speaking of in quotation marks, mentally unwell. In quotation marks, quoting me. My dad taught me the best self-defense against a threat is to act crazier than they are until they are scared of you and back down. It's street smarts, not actually legit crazy. And then Econ goes back to himself and he's like, okay then, does Brain Garbage think I'm scared of her? Weird. Okay, so then the screenshot, so then my tweet from April 12th is captured in a screenshot describing that, which is his citation. So this is like cited tweets. So he's basically the bird's eye view commentator looking in at Twitter, basically making fun of anybody who tweets, or basically I'm a target because I dare be friends with Brandon Farley.
I don't have a problem with Twitter. I just don't do it myself.
Okay, and here we go again. Here's the next in the thread. Here, Brandon Michael Farley at Farley Films, and then his old accounts, Optics.media and Farley Media, and Mary Ang, which I've asked him not to call me that. My Brain Garbage identity is different than Mary Ang identity. So conflating those really pisses me off, Econ Breakfast. I've asked you not to do that. I will continue to ask you not to do that. I'm
Mr. Ang.
I'm Mr. Ang. Thank you, Dan Kennedy. Thank you. And like, look how cute Dan Kennedy is, for the record. Just I've got him on video blog. Shake your hair. Shake your hair. This is my posse, boys. Okay, so I'm holding the cell phones like you're my virtual posse.
Hey, wait a minute now. I actually, hey Mary.
Yeah?
I actually figured out a polite yet insulting response to him that I'm going to put on.
Okay, because he cited my response to the tweet I made you delete because it was inappropriate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. No. I got a better
Okay, and so he goes like, they admit that they've been using a tactic known as out crazy and high-five each other. What do they think they've accomplished here? Like moral outrage, right? And then cited tweets. So he's got screenshot. Like if I like Brandon's tweets, he screenshots me liking his tweet. So this morning, I just liked a bunch of his tweets because I'm like, oh, this is so funny that this little kid has nothing better to do than like follow my Twitter account like hot and heavy, like, oh, watch you like his tweets. But maybe it's Brandon Farley's charisma or his weird, whatever cult of personality or cult of, what do you call it, like frenemies? Hate, he's got a hate club.
How hot? How heavy?
Yeah, it's really, so basically my dad's self-defense advice, he's characterizing as mentally unwell. And I'm just kind of like, F you, lay off my dad. My dad's like my total guy. Like my heart belongs to daddy. My dragon daddy. Like, this is like, my metal voice is coming out. Okay.
Let me know when I can tell you what my response is.
Okay, Dan Kennedy, let's
I gotta go for about 10 minutes.
Okay. Okay, come back.
Quick.
Oh, sorry.
Real quick.
Oh, yeah. Did I hit?
My
Mm-hmm.
dad is 78 years old.
Mm-hmm.
He's a born-again Christian since he was, I don't know, 30 or
Mhm.
something. So he's been a born-again Christian for 40 years. He
Mhm.
smashed my Motley Crue and Rat tapes, cassette tapes, if you know what those are,
Mhm.
at the bottom of the stairs one day. And now he likes Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh, now he does. Now he does. He's seen the light.
In
That's
fact, he's very impressed with Ozzy Osbourne.
Uh-huh.
And
Okay.
anybody who's lived through the era of Ozzy Osbourne will get the humor in what I just said.
You want to come commentate, George?
Lord.
On my, internet stalker?
No, I was
What I
wondering the names
did
of
is I played
those
this
gas
song
stations
off this first album,
unit
Blizzard of
trap.
Oz, called Believer.
Yeah,
Right?
that's a good call.
That's a
You
good
know,
song.
with
Wait
those
a minute.
styrofoam
Or, it
balls,
might have been.
3 different names
Oh,
on it.
fuck. Because I'm not real good at remembering.
So what do you think the future is for this Twitter troll? I think they need to get their own vlog, their own YouTube channel, write their own blog, and let Twitter go back to being Twitter. Like, Twitter's not a place to overanalyze everyone and everything and trail people.
I know nothing about Twitter except that Trump uses it and it looks like a little bird icon.
Yeah.
Otherwise, fuck Twitter. I ain't doing it.
Okay.
When can I tell you my response to this, dude?
I'd say go. Dan, do you need to go, or you want to come back, or you want to listen? Listen.
I'll wait for your response.
Go, Maddie. You're talking.
It's really quick. I'm just gonna say, whoever wanted your opinion and why do you think it matters? Because let me tell you something, it doesn't, and neither do you.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
well,
right.
That's actually the subtext of the whole thing. Yeah, it's like.
Let's see if I can do that. I don't know what kind of program you guys are using, but maybe you can see this.
Okay.
Can you see this?
Big star. Yeah. Low
Can you
bad.
see what I wrote on the picture?
Something almost. Oh, something doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't
That's
matter.
right.
That's what Dan Kennedy says.
Did you
Econ
see
Breakfast.
here?
Nick
You see
Lee.
here the sun? You see Earth's orbit?
Yeah.
You see VY Canis Majoris in relation to sun and Earth's orbit? Big star.
Big
Put
star.
yourself in perspective.
Put yourself in.
Nothing.
Thank you,
We're
Dan.
fucking nothing.
You're nothing. Okay. Expert opinion. Scorpio, Dan Kennedy, Nick Lee. Nick Lee won't even
I'll be
confess.
back.
Okay, talk to you in a minute.
Okay.
Okay. So, Maddie, it's all you. You're center stage. We're like
All right.
8 minutes deep into why my tweets have to be super hyper analyzed by Brandon's
Right. Well,
male stalker.
yeah. Well, what did you think of what I just said? Is that good?
Oh yeah. Well, that solves it. That's final.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that then.
Well, if you noticed, I unfollowed everyone on Twitter, and do you know why? Because everyone I'm following is going to be targeted and or profiled as proof that they're in some deep conspiracy with me or the other deep conspiracies that this conspiracy theorist Nick Lee, Econ Breakfast, is trying to allege. So therefore, I did it instinctively, but I realize now that it's a form of self-protection because there are actually some really nice people that I really enjoyed following that I don't want to endanger due to putting my neck on the line to be harassed by this little petty wannabe bureaucrat, wannabe Stasi Secret Service type dork who's got
I think you need to write a complaint letter to Twitter corporate.
Oh, I think I probably did that yesterday. Yeah, but maybe like call their in-house legal or whatever. Well, evidently this is a new targeted thing. I actually found another girl saying that this whole concept of like, I'm going to block you on Twitter and then constantly tweet about you so you can't complain. It's obviously abusive, like from a human level. It's like, you've blocked me, so I can't even respond to each and every false allegation, which this person is harassing, basically commodifying a little hypnotic, I mean, it's crystal meth. Nick Lee's Twitter feed is a meth house designed for his little meth head tweaker, anti-fascist harasser whatevers, who are probably half of them not even that stupid. They're probably just like, oh, whatever, Nick. Okay, yeah, you're still obsessed with Brandon. And, well, I don't think they're...
Well, I mean, the only thing I have to say about what he's doing is it's probably, it could probably be seen as a violation of Twitter's terms of practice or something. It's definitely...
Right.
It's definitely wrong. You're definitely not allowed to harass somebody on Twitter in any other fashion.
Right.
If they don't want you to, that's your civil liberties they're violating.
Yeah.
That's just, there's got to be a way for them to punish him for this.
Right.
And
Wow.
I want him punished for this. If he, I'm not going to say this part, he may not be afraid of you, but he should be afraid of your friends. But he's pissing them off.
Well, yeah, and it's, but you know what I realized? What I'm doing to kind of cheer myself up is sort of like, you know how you adapt to an abuser. Since ECONBRKFST is this online Twitter troll abuser, he's got like unbridled check in the coronavirus era to try to harass me while I'm just busy trying to study all the deaths, dying, and morgues and hospitals and disease epidemiology. He just wants to harass me about like, oh my God, you tweeted so-and-so in March of 2019. And I'm like, what does that actually prove? That I reach out to journalists of both sides of a political spectrum. It's like, you're a Bernie bro, so-and-so's a Trump bro, so-and-so's a Biden bro, so-and-so's a freaking post-state anarchist. They're all my friends, okay? So, like, what is the actual point? Is that I actually have friends across a political spectrum. And you can't figure me out. And, like, basically my whole premise is treat human beings with dignity. So the way I'm trying to look at it is like, okay, fine, hack my account, destroy the glory of Brain Garbage, because Brain Garbage has been completely righteous, has been